Imagine looking at your own mother, recognizing her face perfectly, but being utterly convinced she's a dangerous imposter. This isn't a horror movie plot, it's a terrifying reality for some, and it reveals a shocking secret about how your brain builds trust. Welcome to Capra's delusion. The patient was completely lucid, intelligent, and coherent. Her vision was fine. She could look at her husband and accurately describe his face. She'd say, "Yes, that looks exactly like my husband." But then she'd plead with the doctors, "You have to believe me. That man is not my husband. He's an imposter, a stranger wearing my husband's face." Where is the real one? This is the core of Capra's delusion, one of the rarest and most unsettling conditions in psychiatry. It's not a memory problem or a visual hallucination. The person can still recognize faces. The visual information gets to the brain just fine. The breakdown happens in the emotional processing center, a deep brain pathway called the limbic system. When you see a loved one, two streams of information merge. One stream is the cognitive, "Who is that? It's my mother." The other is a flood of subconscious emotional warmth, the gut feeling of familiarity and trust. In Capra's, that emotional floodgate is shut. The brain receives a cold, factual file that says this face matches mom, but it gets zero emotional data to confirm it. And the conscious mind, desperate to make sense of this contradiction, arrives at the only logical conclusion it can. If she looks like mom but feels like a stranger, then she must be a flawless imposter. The delusion often centers on the closest loved ones, spouses, parents, children, the very people whose presence should be the most comforting. It's a profound disconnection that turns the familiar into the profoundly alien. While rare, studying Capra's gives us an incredible window into how fragile our sense of reality truly is. It shows us that knowing someone isn't just recognizing their face, it's feeling their presence. When that feeling breaks, the world can become a stage filled with convincing actors. What would you do if you suddenly couldn't trust the face of someone you love? Let us know in the comments and follow for more deep dives into the mysteries of the mind.